Hello everyone, thank you so much for watching. I want to apologize and say I'm so sorry that it's taken me so long to get another new video out there. I've just been crazy busy and that's my fault. So again, thank you so much for your emails and your comments. I'm here, so I plan to try to get these out as quickly as possible, but sorry again for the delay. Okay, so here is Jedigoddess's quick movie review for the week. Okay, a couple great movies came out this weekend, but one very much in particular I was looking forward to, and that was Coraline. And if you're very familiar with the storyline, it was a children's book originally written by Neil Gaiman. Fantastic illustrations and wonderful story. If you guys know me already, Neil Gaiman is one of my favorite authors, so I'm very excited when it came out, and especially it's in 3D. The only other film that was in 3D was, of course, Nightmare Before Christmas, which is absolutely a classic. I mean, I grew up on it. Hello, 91. Yay! Anyways, so back to my review. I went into there very excited about this movie. I had very high expectations, and I have to tell you, I was not disappointed, not even for 1 second. The visual effects were stunning. The 3D was great. You know how some films that are 3D, you can tell, okay, this really wasn't made for 3D. Like, for instance, Nightmare for Christmas. Some parts of that you could tell, okay, it wasn't quite as 3D as it could have been because it wasn't originally cut that way. But this one really was. I mean, I was backing up every 5 minutes. It was great. I love it. But I was so impressed with Henry Selick, who he really lifted the bar as far as the animation goes and the stop motion animation. I was just beyond impressed. The storyline was great. I love how they adapted from the book to the film. I went and, of course, found out Neil Gaiman wrote children's books, and he also wrote another book called How I Swapped My Dad for Two Goldfish, which I've heard rumors that that's going to be in production as well, but not sure of anything official yet. But again, I went out there and I actively looked, okay, I'm going to the children's section, and next to Harry Potter and get Neil Gaiman. All the best books seem to be in the children's section. I know, all kids at heart, all of us geeks, that's the best part. So back to my movie review. It was fantastic. There's a lot of symbolism, though, I noticed in this film. If you notice, there's a predominant use of blue in it. And again, I'd love to have your comments on what everyone's opinions are on what the symbolism means if we want to get into the literary part of it. The film, though, it has the perfect balance of light and dark. It has just enough light in it to where you can take your kids to go see it if you have kids, if you have little brothers, sisters, cousins, whomever. Eyes will be glued to this film. On the second part, there's just enough dark in it, just like Nightmare for Christmas, where it really will cater to us, you know, very visionary, imaginary folks. I loved it. It's not a musical at all. I know a couple people that are like, okay, if it's a musical, I'm not watching it. I'm not going to a musical. It's not a musical. There's one song in it, but it's not even a musical. So, again, it's really a fantastic film. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. Go out there right now and see it. You can't wait. It's definitely one of the most visually eye-popping films of the year. And the story, it's so unique and original that I loved it. It's just this imaginary journey. And again, if you're a fan of the Tim Burton films, even if you like Dave McKean illustrations, this film echoes his illustrations a lot. It isn't to the point of Mirror Mask. This is probably tailored for more general audience appeal, but it's definitely, there's some touches of his kind of animation there. So go see it. Let me know what you think. I definitely give it out of 4.5 out of 5 stars. 5 stars, of course, is Star Wars. It's very hard, but this one is pretty high up there. So guys, run out there, go check it out, see it. You're gonna love it. Okay, and then I have another review, a bonus one, just because it's taken me so long to make a video. I saw Rise of the Lycans. That was Underworld 3. Yes, 3. Again, if you are a fan of the Underworld franchise, or Van Helsing, or LXG, which is the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, for those in the know, you're going to love it. You're going to love Underworld 3. It's ultimate cheese. It's ultimate cheese movie. Vampire cheese movie. It's nothing. Twilight's just, I can't even talk about Twilight. And you guys already know. Go check out my other review. You already know what I'm talking about. This is nothing like that. If you love Underworld 3, you're going to love, or Underworld 1 and 2, you're going to love 3. It's just the same kind of storyline. I love how they brought back all the original actors, and I love how they tied in the storyline. My only question is, Craven wasn't really in it, but I don't want to give away a lot of the plot, but I think this movie kind of may lead into a 4th Underworld. And if you've seen it, then you know what I'm talking about, and we can talk more about that, but I don't want to give any of the plot away. But, again, a great film. I think it ties all 3 of the films in together. First of all, it stars Rona Mitra, who, if you guys are familiar with her, you know she was on Boston Legal. She's been in a couple small movies here and there. She was in Doomsday, which is, it's a great kind of chick movie. You know, guys would like it too. It's kind of like Mila Jovovich. I hope I'm saying that properly. You know, she's like, she caters to the girls and she caters to the guys. She kicks just enough butt for the guys. She kicks just enough butt for us girls, so we love it. And Doomsday, a great movie. A little on the gory side for some, but if that's what you're looking for, it's great. I loved it. But going back to Rona, I was so impressed they got her to play it. I think she's perfect, just because not only have I been a fan of her, I wanted her to be in Tomb Raider. No offense to Angelina. I love Angelina to pieces. But I just thought, I was originally disappointed without being very familiar with Angelina at the beginning. I knew her from Gia, so that was my only perception of her before going to see Tomb Raider. But I was impressed with what she did, but I love Rona. She was the original model for the Tomb Raider video games, if you weren't aware of that, so I've always loved her since then. I always envisioned her as this great action femme fatale, right up there on the top of the list. So, her being in that movie was fantastic. On top of that, you have the original, you have Lucian came back, you've got Victor. Don't have Marcus, which is Tony Curran, my honey bunny. And I was like, oh my god, where is Marcus? Where's Tony Curran? I have such a crush on him, and he wasn't in it. But that's alright. His storyline was tied up in it as well, so. Again, that if you love the franchise, you're gonna love this one. This one does not disappoint. Same dark, same storyline. They even bring Titanus, I believe that's how you say it, or Tanis, the official bookkeeper of the vampires. He's there, so excellent. I loved it. I thought it was great. So if you're looking just for an entertaining action vampire flick that has no teen drama in it, if you saw Twilight and it made you cry of how bad it was, go see Underworld 3 and you'll be like, okay, my vampire montage of film has been restored. You will level up after seeing that. Okay, so those are my 2 quick reviews. Coraline, run to the theaters now if you have not seen it. Preferably see it in 3D if it's available in your area. Fantastic film. One of the best animated features of the year. Loved WALL-E, but Coraline really should be up there when the award season comes around for 2009. Fantastic. And Underworld 3, great action flick. It's one of those films that's so cheesy, but it's worth seeing in theaters just because there is a lot of action in it. So that's a good movie too. So I hope you guys enjoyed my reviews. Again, sorry, I'll try to make them much sooner, much quicker next time, but if there's any films you're interested in me reviewing, books, CDs, anything on video, old release films, books, I said that, anything fun like that, you just let me know and I'll get it up there as soon as I can. So take care, thanks for your suggestions, please comment, please subscribe, and take care guys, bye. Until next time.